In a significant development, the central government has told the Supreme Court that it has approved creation of more than 2.14 lakh seats in central educational institutions to ensure that the reservation for economically weaker sections, that is the EWS, does not impact the quota for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward classes, and does not reduce the seat availability for general category candidates. An affidavit stipulating the same was filed by the central government before the Supreme Court on Monday. For those of you who are not aware of what this issue is, back in January 12, 2019, the Centre had brought about a constitutional amendment to Articles 15 and 16 of the Constitution, which deal with the right to equality and reservations. Prior to this, there were provisions for seats and jobs to be reserved for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and socially and educationally backward classes. Thus, pursuant to this amendment, the government introduced a 10% reservation for general category citizens who are economically weaker. The Centre has defined economically weaker sections as those with an annual family income of less than 8 lakhs. However, subsequently, several petitions were filed in the Supreme Court challenging this constitutional amendment on the ground that it violates the basic structure of the Constitution of India. The 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court, comprising Chief Justice U.U. Lalit, Justice Dinesh Maheshwari, Justice S. Ravinder Bhatt, Justice Bela M. Trivedi, and Justice J.B. Pardiwala yesterday concluded hearings in the case and has reserved its verdict. The affidavit by the Ministry of Social Justice pointed out that on 17th January 2019, an order was passed by the Department of Higher Education to all central educational institutions to increase the intake in all branches of study to ensure 10% reservation for the economically weaker sections, while maintaining the reservations for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other backward classes, and not impacting the seat availability for the general category in the year between 2018 to 2019. The order was issued in order to ensure that the seats available to the reserved category and the open category are not impacted in absolute numbers. The affidavit filed by the Centre has further stated, and I quote from the affidavit here, as per the calculations done in this regard, in order to provide 10% reservation for the economically weaker sections without adversely impacting the proportionate reservations to the SC, ST and OBC categories and not reducing the seat availability for the general category in absolute numbers as compared to admissions made in 2018 to 2019, the total increase in intake has to be increased by approximately 25% over and above the intake in 2018 to 2019. The affidavit by the Union of India also apprised the court that an expenditure of Rs 4,315 crores was approved to be incurred to improve the infrastructure in higher educational institutions. Thank you. This is Aratrika Bhaumik for LiveLaw. Keep watching LiveLaw for more such updates.